Time's up, Admiral.
Here it comes.
All kids out of the pool for Adult Swim. All kids out.
Lego Lord of the Rings Balrog raised eyebrows for what some fans say is an unfortunate pose. I see it. I see it. Oh, I see it. It's taking a piss on Gandalf.
You shall not!
And he says to her, listen, you got a fine white girl ass. So I don't like the look of this D. Listen, I don't need gay or straight boner pills. My boner works just fine.
Before you go, one question.
Yes?
Where in the galaxy is Sanusi?
Show us your tits and I'll tell you.
I want to see boobies! I think I've died and gone straight to honker heaven. Boobs are amazing.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to the Daily Dive, the Double Ds. I love Double Ds. Welcome back. We are here to just talk. We're here to talk. We're here to gatekeep. If you are in this chat, you are a gatekeeper. And I call on you to stand with me as we push back. It's a Monday. I'm not feeling it at all today. I want to be asleep. Like every other person out there on a Monday, I want to be asleep right now. In part, also, I woke up much earlier than I intended to today, but, happens. But I hope everybody's doing all right as we start the week, because it's going to be an interesting week. It's going to be an interesting week. Because here's the thing, I'm looking forward to this week. Oh, wow, Adam's excited for something? Yes, I am excited for something. I am going to be getting a game I desire, a game I'm looking forward to. By the end of the week, maybe next week, if the delivery date is true, I will be getting Crimson Desert this week, and we'll be streaming it hopefully this weekend, if at the latest next Monday, but hopefully it'll arrive early and we can start streaming Crimson Desert and having a final time, because I think we're going to play that game. I think we're going to get lost. We're going to get lost in high adventure, and it's going to be glorious, and I cannot wait. I'm excited. And also, it is an interesting week because lots of people are MegaCon. MegaCon's happening, and maybe there'll be some news out of MegaCon, this and that, but I hope everybody at MegaCon are on their way to MegaCon. I hope your travels are safe, and I hope you take care of yourselves, because you never know what could happen. So have a good time. Some of you who are regulars here, you're on your way there, maybe listening, or maybe you're going to be waiting to listen till after you get there today if you're traveling, this and that. I hope you have a good time. I cannot be there because I don't currently live in Florida, and I don't travel much because traveling is expensive, and I have to budget what little travel I do have to do this year for the Day of Doom, which is now a short March, April, May. We're less than 3 months from the Day of Doom. And I'm a little behind on certain things. I really need to get that short story out. I really got to do that. Now that Starfleet Academy is over, maybe I can buckle down and put what's in my brain onto paper. Also, on a personal level, I'm a little, due to me being sick for so long, I wanted to be in better shape heading into Day of Doom, but I'm not. I'm still overweight. I should not. I'm still about 20 to 30 pounds heavier than I should be. I've lost a little weight recently through diet adjustment and portion control, the good stuff like that. But I should have. I wish I'd be farther along. So I got a little bit of time. Maybe I can get a little weight loss going. Lose a little weight, just a little bit, so I can feel a little bit more confident and comfortable with how I look. But either way, the Day of Doom is approaching. It is approaching. and that of course means the tier, the Baby Yoda tier, Day of Doom torture tier addendum, a little bit more. I don't know. Well, we're up to $200. We have accumulated $200 in this tier, which means not only will I carry Baby Yoda around, but he'll be put in the harness. Of course, $300, I will treat him like a real creature. We'll talk to him. We'll reassure him. $400 or $500, I make weird speeches. And if we reach those, well, we'll add some tears of embarrassment for me, because that's what it's about. It's about being an embarrassing stan. That's what it's about. Other than that, the usual rules do apply. $15, ask me a question, I'll tell you no lies. Also, choose a topic somewhere, the article you may have found you want me to perhaps give an opinion on. It's up to you. $25 also gets a reaction to videos, but there are rules. We stay away from parodies and music. They tend to be itchy. And no newscasts. They don't like that. That's how I got my strike, which is since lapsed, but we don't want to go with that. We don't want that hanging over our heads again. So that, but funny stuff in terms of lore videos, fun stuff, trailers, even retarded drama bullshit. I'd even react to that. But $25 therefore, but I retain the right to veto if I think it will damage the channel. And I'll just say try again. $35 also gets chat made me watch this reviews, and we've got one coming up. And per the request, I have purchased my ticket for Project Hail Mary this Saturday. Here's the proof. Now, it looks weird because I have removed the QR code so that, well, it's my QR code. I need that to get in there. I don't want somebody taking it from me. But here it is. Here's the proof of purchase right there. Proof of purchase. I wish I could be seeing Sydney Sweeney like that. That'd be cool. But anyway, no, yeah. So, sorry, distracted. I didn't realize I was going to end up like that. Yeah, so there's my proof. I got the ticket. There it is. Let me drop the banner so you can see the whole thing. There it is. See, Saturday, March 21st, 2026 at 3:50 p.m. I will go see Project Hail Mary after I go do my taxes, because I don't want to get in trouble. Taxes are theft, but I don't want to get in trouble. So, yeah, so there it is, the proof. As promised, Kratos, whether you're watching this right now or on the replay, because I know you are on your way to MegaCon yourself, here is the proof that I have done as you requested and purchased a ticket to go see Project Hail Mary in the theater. There will be no spyglassing going to the beach for this one. I'm a man of my word. I'm a man of my word. So it's a little catching up there, and I will be showing this over and over again throughout the week just to continue the proof that I did what I was asked. All right, so let's just get out of there. Okay, oops. I hate it when it does that. Anyway, so all right, Clanker, you've been here long enough. You know exactly what's going on with this. I'm not gonna play into your stuff. No, I don't profess my love to her. We're already going up to the Rey actress and saying how much I love Reylos, and then if we reach the $500, it's about telling her how great Baby Yoda Grogu is. I mean, you know the game. Don't pretend to be unfamiliar with the rules of what's going on the Day of Doom, Clanker. Gotta play your troll game. Anyway, what do we got today? It's Monday, so of course, not much. I don't even have much of a monologue except to remark on the fact, hey, the Oscars happened last night. Yay. Literally Oscars. And well, the stream is titled for this reason, the Oscars. What is irrelevancy? The Oscars are the definition of irrelevancy, because it played out pretty much as predicted in terms of some cases. Because we didn't invest a lot of time in predicting how the Oscars would go, but some things we said were going to happen did happen, but other things that happened are also predictable in how these elitist, agenda-driven assholes behave. First of all the protesting happened. They were warned once again, don't protest. Don't waste your time. Don't tell people what you think about stuff, because you know what? Nobody cares. But all the anti-Semitism, all the TDS, all the anti-Americanism, because it's not anti-Americanism, it was all still there. It was all there. And they couldn't even understand how irrelevant they were when you have Conan O'Brien, who has so lost his place as a funny man, as a true satirist, as the comedian critiquer. Even he was a waste of time, from what I hear, from what I've seen, saying the dumbest shit. And the funny thing is this: they're irrelevant, yet they had the tightest security in the world. A bunch of rich, no talent pieces of shit get protected. Yet, I don't want to get political. I was going to go down political lane. I don't want to. So excuse me. I'm going to curb myself from what I was about to say. I was going to get very political. So I will just say these people do not deserve the attention they get. But they crave it. They crave it. So they say these things, they do these things on their little pageant of irrelevancy. And the things we expect to happen, of course, Antifa the movie got all its awards. But then also Sinners, which people liked, but here's the thing. Is it an Oscar movie? What is anything an Oscar movie anymore? Because the Oscars don't matter. Nobody cares about these awards. Real world doesn't care about these awards. At the same time, there's no, how do I put this? Majesty, prestige. So back once upon a time, there was prestige from getting these awards. Once upon a time, there was prestige from getting these awards. And now there isn't. I didn't see Sinners. I never plan on seeing Sinners unless someone makes me, because I don't care. But a schlocky vampire, black people fighting white Nazi vampires, I can see how that played into everything they wanted. But was Michael B. Jordan really a best actor for that role? No, he probably got it because of what happened at BAFTA. Let's tell the truth. But of course, he wins it, and stupid shit starts to get said. And this is my example, my example of what started floating around last night. We once again call upon one of our favorite recent stand shills, little Jimmy Prescott here, manifesting the Oscar-winning Elseworld Superman after Black Panther, after Black Panther 3. Are you kidding me? Directed by Coogler, starring Michael B. Jordan, Denzel, Mahershala Ali, and Lupita, and others. Soundtrack by Ludwig. Get them all tied down now, James Gunn. Newsflash. When James Gunn came in, he actually canceled Black Superman, or Obama Superman, as we all know him, because there's no market for this. Nobody cares about Black Superman in Elseworlds. Nobody ever cared about it. It was a derivative spoof that caught a little bit of traction, but then completely ignored. Because it is Superman. Clark Kent is Superman. Just like Peter Parker is Spider-Man. Bruce Wayne is Batman. You know, there are names that are superheroes, and Calvin, was that thing? Calvin, this guy wasn't Superman. He was some Elseworlds Kryptonian who decided to take up the mantle. And he didn't land. He didn't traction. And they had years. Remember, they had the ultimate racist, Ta-Nehisi Coates, penning this thing when Jar Jar took his $500 million from Warner Brothers. and it never got anywhere. So this is but people like this jackass and everybody like him, these guntards, they see something like this. They see Michael B. Jordan, who everybody said was going to be this. And here's how retarded these people are. Here's how fake they are. Here's how out of touch and not actually paying attention to any of this shit they are. Michael B. Jordan himself said in the past, I don't want to be this. If you're going to cast me as a black superhero, make something original. Don't make me a derivative Superman. Michael B. Jordan essentially said that years ago. He doesn't want anything to do with this. But because guys like Jimmy Prescott here are so wedded to agenda, they're so wedded to towing the company line, they're so wedded to having James Gunn's balls tickle their nose, that they will immediately push the low-hanging propaganda fruit that makes sense to them because, oh, Michael B. Jordan's black, he should be Black Superman because he just won an Academy Award. And for some reason, let's get Denzel Washington, Mahershala Ali. What do they have to do with any of this? Oh, they're black and they're famous. These people call us the racists. They call us the people who are filled with hate in our hearts. These people, this is the most racist statement I can possibly see. Because Denzel, because Michael B. Jordan, because Mahershala Ali and Lupita James are all famous in the moment black actors, then of course they have to be put here. They have to be put in the movie about Black Superman. Why not have proper casting calls? But no, they are the top of the tippy top. Black actors and actresses. So of course right now they must be cast. None of it makes this makes no sense that these people have any voice that is worth listening to because they don't. They don't. So it's stuff like this that spawns the Academy Awards in our realm, and it's retarded. It's stupid. And I see it, and I wonder, as usual, who's listening to these people? I mean, I'm reacting to it because it's the job. I see it. I make a point of it, and I point out how dumb it is. But at the same time, people like this guy are also saying Warner Brothers won all these Academy Awards last night. Academy Awards for movies that most people didn't watch. Antifa the movie was a flop. Yes, Sinners did okay, but it wasn't some sort of giant blockbuster. And everything else, I mean, and really, none of them watched Demon Hunters for it won its song. No, nobody. The people who are involved with stuff, these people, they're not fans of anything. They're fans of seeing, oh, black people won, make black people movie. That's what they're fans of, pushing identity politics agenda. When all we want is entertainment, and we usually don't care what it looks like, who it looks like. What we care about is if it's accurate, if it matters, if it's proper. And that's the issue. That's one of the differences, as always, between us and them. We are here for what was originally created. We're here for these timeless stories and worlds and IPs, characters. They're here for, oh, look, black person movie. Yay. Look at us. Aren't we great for promoting black person movie? It's just exhausting. It's exhausting. And the problem is now, as we move on to the news segment in a little bit, Oscars are going to be flooding the news today. That's part of that's why today's news is going to be shit. I don't know how long we're going to go today, unless you guys come up with anything else. I don't know how long we're going to go today because it's going to be Oscars. Pointless news. Pointless news about pointless people for movies that are mostly pointless. Ridiculous. I don't know who Doomblazer is, and I honestly don't. It doesn't matter to me who they are, what they think. And I hope your internet's working, but you're gonna move tomorrow, so you're gonna be fine, I'm sure. But your internet must be working. I saw you got the review up though. Finally, you got it up. You got it up, and I'm glad. I know how much that was pissing you off that you couldn't get your video uploaded. And I've been there. There were times. There was that period of time a couple of years ago when the wiring of this shit ass building that I currently live in, the internet wiring, the cables there was a problem, and I kept my download speeds were fine, but my upload speeds were tanking. So I could stream, but I couldn't be on camera. You guys remember this. And also I couldn't video game stream because essentially the game would lag massively. So we could do more, and I could upload videos. It would just take an hour to upload something that usually took seconds or minutes. So I understand how you feel. It's better. No, but no one's watching. I know it sucks you missed your window, but maybe it'll catch fire when the premiere happens next week. You never know. You never know. YouTube's a weird thing, and I hate it every day, but we need it. I need it. Anyway, so let's see. Let me have a drink. See if there's anything that's going on. We have anything else? Anybody? No, nothing on. You guys are leaving the show in my hands for now. So let's get to the news. I got nothing else. I told you it's Monday, and the Oscars, as irrelevant as they are when it comes to the world of entertainment, are sucking up all the oxygen in the room. So let's go see. Let's see what the news is going on here. We're going to refresh everything, and maybe we'll pull some conversation out of this. One paddle after another. I mean, seriously. Hey, Weasel. Seriously though, we all predicted this would happen, that this Antifa the movie would win it because it did everything they wanted. It shit on America. It shit on our patriotism and tried to twist it, and it pushed their communist Marxist bullshit. So of course Antifa the movie won. And then Michael B. Jordan Michael B. Jordan got that Oscar for being black. Not because Sinners is some sort of tour de force acting experience. I mean, look at that. Sinners star became the 6th black Oscar winner for Best Actor. What does that fucking matter? What does that matter in the grand scheme of things? It doesn't. I mean, Michael B. Jordan is an okay actor. I don't particularly love him or hate him. But he starred in a vampire movie. It's because it was vampire racism. He got that Oscar for being black, not because he did some sort of epic peak performance in Sinners. Let's be honest. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to yourself. Wait a minute. Oscars are a tasteful, overly safe show sustained by just enough suspense. Give me a break. These people are so full of shit. On Hollywood Biggest Night, why were the movie stars in hiding? Because they're despised. Fremantle promotes Jimmy Fox to president. I don't care. A Quiet Place 3 sets cast with Emily Blunt, Cillian Murphy returning, plus Jack O'Connell, and more joining. Don't tell Dre. Don't get angry. Sean Penn skipped the Oscars to meet with President Zelensky in Ukraine, who thanks him as a true friend to the country. Remember, Sean Penn loves dictators. He loves dictators. He has palled around with all great dictators of the 21st century. Loves them all. Fucking commie. Matt Clark, Back to the Future Part 3, and Grace Under Fire actor dies at 89. I'm not sure who that is. Oh, wait, I think I recognize that. Well, R.I.P. Warner Bros. Discovery chief David Zaz Zavloff celebrates Oscar wins for One Battle After Another, Sinners, and Remarkable Moment in staff memo. Once again, all these movies winning, these are all, for the most part, worthless movies that made no money. All right, I can't check Sinners because of because Numbers isn't right. Numbers isn't working, so I can't track it properly. But I'm pretty sure Sinners did make money, but it didn't make enough money to keep Warner Brothers afloat. Antifa, the movie, didn't make money. None of these movies that they are hailing in the Oscars, none of them made money. And none of them are artistic tour de forces. That's a thing. I mean, here's the thing about that. Not every actor is a great actor. And even actors that can transform themselves aren't necessarily Oscar worthy. I mean, listen, as far as acting ability goes, I enjoy Johnny Depp, especially because Johnny Depp is a chameleon. He can transform himself for roles, literally, with mannerisms, voice, features, stuff like that. Johnny Depp is a chameleon, but despite his ability to transform himself, I don't consider anything Johnny Depp has ever done as being award worthy or being, and I don't want to say Oscar worthy, but being something to be praised as an all-time thing. I enjoy him in plenty of roles, but it's not like that. I would more say that you give it to somebody, and I don't remember if he did or not right now. I mean, did Robin Williams win it for Good Will Hunting for supporting actor? Did he? I don't remember. But Robin Williams could transform himself in not just appearance, but in performance. That's why I always put Robin Williams up as the perfect example of true once-in-a-lifetime talent, where he could be funny and then get dramatic and even get dark. Yet he could also physically transform himself. He could go under the makeup. He could go under the prosthetics and become something else. He could change his voice to be something else. Robin Williams deserved awards that he got for being a even more of a chameleon than Johnny Depp. Because Robin Williams had that talent, that thing, that je ne sais quoi, that true spark of genius. I would, and you also, or for somebody that is preferable, put the Shakespearean type actors like Kenneth Branagh. You put him in a role that is suited for him. Yeah, of course he's going to deserve it because Branagh is one of the current greats. Same with Sir Anthony Hopkins, stuff like that. Or when Branagh is the director, Branagh's a great director. I think he's a fantastic director. He makes a tight, solid, always entertaining film. And I don't really like to tout directors that much. So that means something coming from me. But to have to the actors who just get the boost from playing the stuff that is sort of suited them, and like this, Michael B. Jordan played a black guy fighting white supremacist vampires. Any black person could have done that. Michael B. Jordan, he's one of the it guys these days, so of course you get it. I don't think a vampire movie, any performance in it is super top tier award worthy. I just don't. And I didn't see Sinners, so I'm talking possibly out of my ass. But it's just not there. I don't see it. I just don't see it. And feel free to disagree with me, anybody, what I'm saying. I'm just simply sharing my thoughts without filter. It's my show. I can do what I want. Minions and Monsters voice cast Jeff Bridges, Jesse Eisenberg, and Allison Janney to lead Despicable Me spinoff. Ugh. Listen, I'm not really. I'm kind of old to be into Minions, so this isn't made for me. But it's I hear certain people and I just lose all interest. Gaumont posts stable 172 million revenue for 2025 with theatrical business up, a big loss of animation shut down. BBC is going to try and dismiss the lawsuit. Good luck with that. Oh, I don't want to hear about Swiftie shit. Moving away from that. Jesse Buckley, Renat Greensieve, and Rose Byrne all sported red lips at the 22 Oscars. Here are the exact products they used. I don't care. And I really don't fucking care what traitor Hanoi Jane has to say. I would love the world to actively and always point out that this woman is a traitor. She is a traitor to the United States during Vietnam. There's a reason we call her Hanoi Jane. This dumb cow didn't help POWs in Vietnam and passed along information. Hanoi fucking Jane. Fucking commie. Don't let the merger happen. You know what? I'm not a fan of it, but I want it to happen just because this dumb bitch doesn't want it to happen. And I go for it. Make it happen. Just so Hanoi Jane can cry some fucking more. These people, they go to these ceremonies, they walk around. Nobody cares what you think. Nobody cares what makeup you're wearing. Nobody cares what you're protesting. So sick of this. I'm tired. Netflix Assassin's Creed series adds Numi Rapace, Ramzi Bedia, Sean Harris, Corrado Inversi to cast. Oh man. Ooh, all right. You know what? I think we're gonna pop this one. We're gonna talk. Well, I'm punting this one to Sunday. Punting it to Sunday. Because if we're going to talk Assassin's Creed, I need Jed here. To talk Assassin's Creed. Oscars postmortem. Paul Thomas Anderson's 6-month reign, Ryan Coogler's historic platform, and black women and how Timothy Chalamet lost the race. Because Timothy Chalamet is not a good actor, and he's a kept man by a Jenner Kardashian. I mean, that's what he is. That's what he is. Ugh. AI registry to protect athlete likenesses and digital IP launched by New Scripts tech firm Calendar Group. Well, if you have a likeness and if you haven't sold your likeness to a corpo, you have every right to protect your likeness. I believe that. You have every right to protect your likeness from being used. But if you've already sold your likeness to a corpo, they can do whatever they want with it. They can do whatever they want with it because you sold it. That's why on Star Wars books for 30 years, Harrison Ford, Mark Hamill, and Carrie Fisher's likenesses appeared on the covers because they sold their likenesses for those characters to George Lucas and Lucasfilm. So he could put them on anything he wanted. That simple. This is why one of the reasons, in the end, I am very glad that I was gatekept from Legacy Publishing, because when you sell your manuscript to a publisher, they own it. You may be making money and writing your books, but you don't own your characters anymore. You don't own your world. They can then do whatever they want with it. So the fact that as we go forward, as the channel grows and I start to publish my books and put it in your hands and we grow it and I make my own publishing company and stuff like that, I will own my IPs. No one but me will own my works, my worlds that I create. And in the end, that's good. And I make this solemn pledge and promise. If I happen to open my small publishing company and give new writers a chance who have been gatekept, who have talent, you will own your IP if you work for me. You will work with me. Work with me. I will be but a vehicle. You would own your IP. I am just a distributor. I will be paid handsomely for my distribution and my services. But you would own your IP. That means if for some reason somebody else wants to do something with your stuff, that has nothing to do with me. I only make sure your books reach its audience. That's all I would do. Now, if I happen to be making that other thing, if we're making comics or games and stuff like that, well, then yeah, sure. Then we work on a new deal. But I believe a creator should own their IP. And wow. It is raining hard. I can hear the rain through the noise canceling of this headset right now. Wow. So if I suddenly go away, my power goes out. If the stream suddenly dies, my power's gone out or it blipped. So there, just a fair warning, because it's coming down out there. I could hear it through the noise canceling of these headphones. Damn. So you should own your own IP. You should. No one else should own it and do what they want with it. But if you do end up doing that, that's the price you pay when you sign it away. I don't care about this. I don't care about that. The Jungle Book at London's National Theatre casts Oliver Winter. I don't care about Jungle Book. I hate the Jungle Book. Norway cheers this. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Bridesmaids star Bridesmaids. I remember when that came out, everybody thought it was going to be Hangover, but female version. But it was a garbage movie. That movie was terrible. I mean, I watch it think, oh, a female version of Hangover. We're going to do stupid shit. Oh, I'll give it a shot. Oh, wow, it was bad. It was really bad. Don't care. Let's see. Let's go one more in. Don't care about China box office. Don't care about this. Don't care about snubs. Don't care. You can't get snubbed in an award show that's irrelevant. Don't care about Squid Game. Conan O'Brien can fuck right off. Let's see. Okay, that's enough of this. Let's move on. What do we got here? Okay, the Assassin's Creed. We're going to talk about. I'm punting that to Sunday. Pluribus creator Vince Gilligan once considered making most of the show's cast appear nude. I haven't watched that show, so I don't know if I want to see those people naked. Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight release date changes, but it's good news. Oh, well, I know a lot of people are excited for that. I don't care about Lego games. You guys know my stance on Lego games. I despise them, but people like them. So have fun. But I hate Lego games. I think they're retarded. I don't care how funny they are. Sony confirms PlayStation 5 Pro, PS. I don't care about your fucking upgrades. Listen, I like my PS5. I ain't gonna buy a PS5 Pro. I never buy this Pro bullshit. This upgraded version crap. The games look fine. I don't need extra tweaking. Fortnite adding ability to create your own Star Wars games this week. What? Oh, that's a little interesting. I'm sure that's going to spawn something wild, because everybody who played the last round of Star Wars Fortnite content said that they did it pretty well. So if you're going to put those assets in the hands of people who actually maybe give a shit about making a fun Star Wars game, you might get something good. You might. So good luck with that. In all seriousness, no joking. Good luck with that. Pokemon Go data now being used to train delivery robots. Getting Pikachu to realistically run around is actually the same problem. Something about that. Something weird about that. I can't quite put my finger on it. I'd have to. Something weird about it. Maybe it's because I'm not tuned in enough to Pokemon, but I know there's something very weird about that headline. Former Overwatch boss Jeff Kaplan has some advice for gamers who complain about games they'll never play. Shut the fuck up. No one cares. I got a response to you. I don't give a fuck what you say. How about that? Former Overwatch boss. Hey, Overwatch. Nobody gives a fuck about Overwatch now. Nobody gives a fuck about you. How about you don't tell me what to do? Last I checked, I still do live in America, which is a free country. I am protected by the Bill of Rights. I can say what I want. And I say, fuck you. You irrelevant piece of shit. Former Bethesda game tester once broke Fallout 4 so completely the entire ZeniMax Media company was sent email blasts saying somebody found 4 crashes in a single morning. Okay. I don't know why that's a story, but okay. I mean, is it hard to break a Bethesda game that's usually filled with bugs? Listen, I had Fortnite 4 on my PS4. I played it during my downtime in 2016 when I was trying to heal. And I was ready to play anything that just to pass the time. And even all the years later, when I got it with all the DLC, it was broken as fuck still. So I don't want to hear anything from Bethesda. Oh, no. Somebody broke it. Your games are always broken. K-pop Demon Hunters Oscars controversy erupts after Golden's composer speech is awkwardly cut off. Yeah, I did look into this. Apparently, they cut the mic and hurried this chick off. So I don't get it. I mean, I'm not surprised that they won because it's a well-crafted song. It doesn't do anything for me, but I understand how popular it is and why. But Oscars, fuck off. Tomb Raider Remasters 1 through 3 fans share images of terrible new outfits as lead artist distances himself from new patch. Okay. I mean, if you don't like the skins, then just don't buy them. I don't know. Get away from me, bitch. Oh, I did see this. I saw the clips last night. So apparently, get over this bitch. Star Wars Baby Yoda attended Oscars and featured this Sigourney Weaver's alien skin. Yeah, so apparently, Sigourney Weaver is presenting something on stage. And I think it's Kate Hudson is sitting next to the animatronic Baby Yoda puppet they brought with them. And Sigourney Weaver goes, "Get away from him, you bitch." Cringe. I swear, Sigourney Weaver is just in everything for a paycheck right now. She's just doing shit for a paycheck. And somewhat ruining her legacy for her characters. I swear, it's just retarded. It's stupid. And if this is the cheap ass marketing they're trying to do for free publicity for Mandalorian and Grogu, well, it just blew up in their faces. This has not been well received. Nobody cares about Baby Yoda Grogu at the Oscars. Nobody. Resident Evil Requiem passes fresh sales milestone, as we knew it would. We knew it would make money. Not surprised. Buffy Vampire Slayer reboot, no revival. Director reaction. Yeah, we forgot to mention our conversation yesterday that Chloe Zhao was the one behind the revival. And this, I hate. It's a revival. It's a continuation. It's not. Reboot means complete restart. If you're still using the continuity created by Joss Whedon with Sarah Michelle Gellar being Buffy Summers, it was a revival. But they're idiots, and Chloe Zhao is a no-talent dumb bitch. So I wish I'd remembered to add that to yesterday's conversation when we were talking about that. But yeah, so there's a reason probably got canceled because she has no talent. She is literally a diversity hire since Eternals. The Oscars in memoriam sequence left out these notable figures from the live show. James Van Der Beek, Eric Dane, and others omitted. Oh, that's par for the course. They'll always omit people who don't quite fit with it because, from what I understand, I don't know if James Van Der Beek was super based, but he was a religious man. And he made that very clear during his battles with cancer. So Hollywood doesn't like that kind of stuff. They don't. They do not. And it's par for the course for them to not recognize certain individuals when they passed on. The 7th time in Oscar history just happened last night. Nobody gives a fuck. Oscar 2024 rundown, don't care. And now we're back to stuff we talked about yesterday. Park Place, what do you got? Grant Morrison rips Lanterns writer Damon Lindelof for calling Green Lantern stupid. That's just funny because it's not like Grant Morrison is some sort of based culture warrior hero. Grant Morrison's a piece of shit. But the fact that he's going after Lanterns, that is funny. That's them eating their own. Seth Rogen, Darkwing Duck. Maybe move forward. No! Keep that pothead motherfucker away from Darkwing Duck. Let's get dangerous. Fuck you. Oh, man. No. Rumor, Mandalorian Grogu runtime reveal. Doesn't matter. Who cares? Well, all right. I guess I do care because how long am I going to have to sit there on May 25th? I do care because that's going to be the end of the day. I will have been wearing paint on my face all day. I'm probably going to feel disgusting. It's going to be horrible. I'm going to feel terrible. Then we got to sit in the theater and I got to have the little bastard in my lap. I do care. That because that movie is the extent of it's the extended part of my punishment that night. Ugh, jeez, because I'm going home the next day. I'm going home Tuesday. I'm not staying any longer. So that's the extent of when I get to go back to my hotel room, clean up, and then get ready to come back here and get the horrible review done. Wonder Man added to Hulu and YouTube after Disney Plus Nielsen ratings bomb. People liked it, but nobody watched it. Those who watched it did like it, apparently, but it was a failure. Another Marvel failure. Oscars descended to politics yet again as celebrities slam Trump, wars, and U.S. policy. Yep, talked about that. Stardust Racers closure extend. Universal clarifies its planned maintenance. I don't know. Okay, other stuff. Max Landis, G.I. Joe script rejected by Paramount. Probably a good idea. We talked about the Willie Alcock stuff yesterday on Roundtable. I will probably clip that out and put it up tomorrow, just because I've already used one video notification a day. We've done this, and we will be doing a stream like game stream later tonight. So there's the news. I'm sticking to it. And you guys remain uninterested in making me do anything today. So that's all I got. We're at 46 minutes. Let's explore the week. Okay. Tomorrow or tonight, I'm thinking of doing a Star Wars gaming stream tonight. True Soul, I hate George R.R. Martin and everything he does. I despise him as a creative. I despise him as a man. So you probably don't want me watching this. I am very biased. I do not like anything he does. I think he's a piece of shit, and I think he's a hack. So you probably don't want me watching that. I'm probably going to find some way to hate it. That's the God's honest truth. I will walk into it with a massive bias. So you probably don't want me doing that. You probably don't. It's not a problem with that. But it's still not a finished story. It isn't. He hasn't finished that one either. That's the thing. He hasn't. And it's just, yeah, I wouldn't. I don't think you want me doing that. I don't. That's my thing. You don't want me doing things that, one, I'm probably not interested in, or two, that I have no business talking about. It's my arguments from last week. People who don't, you stay away from stuff you don't have a horse in or you don't have an interest in. Cover the stuff you know. A lot of people shouldn't be covering One Piece live action, but they are. So I should cover it, but I don't need the headache. I just finished Starfleet Academy. I don't want to deal with something else I'm going to hate. Anyway, so tonight we're going to play some Star Wars, most likely. Probably going to be playing by myself because people I play with are either moving or on their way to MegaCon. So probably just going to be me doing stuff by myself. But I invite you to join me. Anyway, tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Tomorrow, I don't know what we're going to do tomorrow besides from this. I mean, Monday we got the double D's going on. We got the D's going on. The rest of the week. I really don't know what we're going to do with the week. I don't because Starfleet Academy's over. And I don't have anything else to review at the moment. I'm not doing Daredevil. That's a Dre thing. He has to suffer that. I don't. I had to suffer Starfleet Academy. He's going to suffer Daredevil probably because he can't help himself. Just like I couldn't help myself with Starfleet Academy. We're going to have to play it by ear. We'll probably play Star Wars off and on. We will hopefully by the end of the weekend get Crimson Desert on time, relatively on time, so I can start streaming that this weekend. No driving this week because Jed's got MegaCon duties. And then we do have Roundtable, and we'll see what comes around for that. And no more Ballbusters. Ballbusters is over. We aired our last show on Friday. For the moment, I do not have anything going on Friday evening. So it would be great if I had Crimson Desert this week. But I don't think I'll get it by Friday since I have ordered a physical copy. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens for the rest of the week. I hope you guys remain entertained. I hope you guys had an okay day to hear day to day here. I know I'm a little low energy today. Like I said, I got up much earlier than I wanted to today, and there's literally Oscars to talk about, and I don't want to talk more than I've already talked about it. Anyway, so we'll see what happens as the week goes on. Maybe cool things will happen. Maybe I'll get inspired, this and that. And we'll see what goes on. Anyway, so thank you, everybody. We're going to bring the show to a close. As I say, we're going to wrap it up. Yeah, I'm open. I'm hoping it's not broken. I haven't heard anything. Well, okay, let me phrase that. I haven't listened to anything that anybody has to say because I want to go in completely without preconceptions. I'm hoping it's as badass as we think it's going to be. I really am. And we'll watch it. As soon as I get it, you guys will see it with me. We'll play it on the hardest difficulty level. We'll dive in. It'll be on my PS5, so it'll probably work fine. I don't think we'll suffer any problems with bugs or anything like that because that's usually a PC thing. But yeah, I'm hoping it's going to be fun. I'm hoping to enjoy it. I'm really looking forward to it. I've been looking forward to it for months, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Anyway, so there it is, guys. Thank you, everybody, for joining me today. Please hit that like button. Please subscribe to the channel. Watch the videos. Comment and this and that. And I'll see you guys on the next live stream or video. Oh, wait. Okay. I do have 2 videos where my mind is tired today. I do have 2 videos I'm going to be putting out this week. 2 straight ahead, look in the camera videos. 1, I'll be doing we're going to do a, how's everything doing in 2026 IP-wise? All the damaged IPs, what are their states? Are they recovering? Are they worse? We're going to do a state of the franchise's address. We're going to do one of those. And I'm going to make a video. Is Star Trek dead? A lot of people want to say Star Trek is dead. You guys know how I feel about saying something's dead. You guys know how I feel about that. So I'm going to make a video. Is Star Trek dead? We're going to explore that together. And I hope you watch it. It should be either tomorrow or Wednesday. It depends on which order I would decide to do these 2 videos. Just it depends on the order. Anyway, so look forward to those. Some straight up regular video work because, hey, I can't review anything, so I got to do something. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for being here today. I appreciate your support as always. Please hit that like button. Keep subscribing. Keep watching. And I'll see you guys next time. Until then, take it easy.